Now, since we did use a mineral foundation on my gorgeous, luscious friend Sarah, I'm going to use a light dusting of my Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. Okay guys, now for a pop of beautiful color with my Mineral Magic pigment in Valentine. I'm going to apply this with my Ulta Highlighting Stippling Brush, which is a great MAC 187 dupe. And with the same brush, I'm going to apply the Revlon Color Stay Mineral Finishing Powder. Now, my very special secret ingredient, Scotch tape. Since I really want this yellow to pop, I'm going to use my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk as a base on the inner corners of her eyes and underneath the lower lash line. Now I'm going to use Mineral Magic in Turquoise, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous matte turquoise color, and I'm going to fade that into the gorgeous yellow bird that's already in the inner lid. So I went ahead and I applied the turquoise and the yellow to balance out the upper lid, and so it's like a mirrored effect, a mirrored image here. I'm going to be using this color. I'm going to apply that really deep, dark, wonderful matte blue to the very, very, very outer corner of her upper lid and to the outer quarter, or the tiniest little bit of the lower lash line. Now I'm going to get a clean, fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go over all the stuff that I did, all the edges around the top. I'm just going to buff in little circular motions to soften the edges. Now, like I said, I'm going to use that same deep blue purpley color from the 88 matte palette to add to the very, very outer corner of her lower lash line. Okay, now it's time to highlight under the brow and to really tame the colors that we've just applied, because everything is super sharp right now and we want everything to fade into everything just beautifully. So I'm going to use Urban Decay's Sin to highlight. So watch as I do.
Burned alive, there would be an outpouring of blood.
Okay, to add a little bit of extra oomph, I'm going to add a little bit of Polyester Bride, that sparkling white that I so love. I'm gonna add that color at the highest point of the arch. Okay, now that we're done with the eyeshadow, it's time for those luscious brows. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Maybelline Velvet Black Expert Wear Liner, and I'm going to feather this to shape her brow into the desired shape that I want. And then I'm gonna take my lash stiletto and Very Black. I'm gonna wipe the wand with a sanitized towelette, and then I'm gonna brush it upwards on her brow. Okay, folks, it's gotten time to really add that smoldering effect. And I'm going to use my Urban Decay Zero liner, and I'm going to really smudge this into her waterline and give the outer edges a little bit more potency than the rest of it. To apply a thin line of cream liner, and I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild cream liner in 886. Okay, lady, curl your own damn lashes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to apply the mascara. And I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lash Stiletto in Very Black.
Yes. Cause of death was heroin overdose.
So now it's time for some NYX Natural. I'm going to pretty much bring out the natural color of her lips so that I can add my favorite gloss that I got from Love, Peace, and Lip Gloss. Thank you, Gina. Well, guys and dolls, here's the finished product. As you can see, we've got a devil mermaid on our hands now. Of course, thank you so much, Sarah, for just coming by, and it was so nice to see you again. And we gotta make this more often. We gotta make this more frequent. You gotta come by more often.
I'm gonna try my damnedest too.
Alright, sweetheart.
Too much fun, guys.
Yeah? Alright, great. Well, there'll be pictures to follow, so stay tuned.